ASTER. This is something that CZ was promoting last night or yesterday. Well done, good start, keep building. And so here's kind of what ASTER is and what it's done. It's basically the Hyperliquid. It's a perps trading platform. And basically, people are speculating that this could be like hype. In the last 24 hours, it's had 45 million in trading volume. The price reached 52 cents at the time of this tweet. It's actually up since then. 330K new wallets joined. TVL went from 660 mil to 1 bill. Platform volume near 1.5 bill. So this is the official, like, again, next gen perp dex, all traders, and people are basically hoping that CZ crimes this so it can compete with hype. And again, hype is the reason people have such high expectations for this is that hype is hitting an all-time high right now as we speak, like literally today, and it's at a $57 billion. Oh, sorry, it's at a $15 billion market cap, right? So with the 57 FDV, people are looking at this thinking like, can this just do a fraction of what hype can do? Can Aster do a fraction of what hype can do? And that's why everybody's kind of just like gravitating towards it. Dude, it's at 70 cents. It was literally at 60 cents, 62 cents at the time of me at the introduction of this podcast 14 minutes ago. So this thing is absolutely flying, all due to speculation.
It's already at a bill. 1.1 bill market cap. Crazy. Fully diluted, 5x of that. So that's something to be aware of, because I don't know what the token unlocks look like for this token. So, and I don't know like who's behind. I don't know much about this one in terms of like who is in the pre-sale or the seed rounds. Like that's going to be interesting too. If like some of those names are kind of like shady, you might not want to like buy this one anytime soon. Or if the names are good, they have they like to hold their tokens, then this one might be an easy like 10x play in the full bull. So
yeah, CT's so bullish on it, bro. Like you have like I know Clemente bought earlier. He said just top blasted at 55 cents, which he's already up. That was an hour ago. He's already up like 20% on that. He said feels like CZ and Binance are going to keep criming their Hyperliquid competitor to $2. So he's hoping for like a 4x on his 50-cent buy-in. Some other people are saying that it's already in the code of Binance's metadata, or it's already in the metadata, that you can like go into the metadata and find Aster. You've done this with stuff. Like, what's your thoughts on like specifically looking at like metadata and seeing if things are in there? Like, does this ever play out?
I mean, usually, yeah, it's in. Well, it just depends on like where you find the data. But yeah, this is a good indicator that, I mean, this is just alpha right here. It's like raw alpha. Sometimes it pans out, and usually it does. Like they're going to do something with it. I think this is just like blatant raw alpha right here. Yeah.
Would you buy this token?
It looks like, I mean, it's hard to say. This is something I'd probably get into. I probably would ride this for maybe another 2x, like a 2x play, and then kind of get out of that one. Just because like this one, while like it is a Binance play, it's like a CZ play, and you're just like hoping, like it's kind of like you're hoping they crime it up. The hype and the narrative will probably pump this token to some good level. But then when push comes to shove, they're going to have to compete. And so that's when questions will be asked at that time. It's like, okay, now what? Now that the tokens ran, now we're going to have to see this thing actually perform at a high level that we've come accustomed to from hype and Hyperliquid. So those are going to come a little bit later, but I think the hype will carry this one a little bit more. If I'm trading this token, I'm looking for maybe a simple 2x. I'm not going to ride it out to $4. Like that's just, I mean, you can do that, I guess, but I think that's just a little risky. And we've seen like some traders like top blast hype saying it's going to go to 100, and then it like dipped back down to like 40. And maybe they panic sold on that. So I don't know. It's just like I look for like simple plays now in crypto instead of like those like 4, 5, 10x plays. Like I'd still look for those. Like there's no question about that. But if I'm putting a bulk of my money, it's not going to be on like a super high risk play.
I do agree with Mario here, though. Like, it's going to get a Binance listing, right? Like, there's no shot it doesn't. Like, CZ's promoting it, BNB Chain's promoting it. Now, whether a Binance listing
Yeah.
still has the same effect as it did a couple years ago, I'm not sure. But I
It
mean,
doesn't,
usually
but
Binance does crime things. So
right.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah, but
I
that
think
could go the opposite way. Like people could be like super bullish on this, and Binance is known for dumping like they did with Ethereum.
yeah, but I don't think they're gonna. They dump competitors, right? Like literally,
They
like
do.
they'll dump
They do.
Ethereum, they'll dump
They copy
Solana,
and
they'll dump
paste
whatever.
competitors, and then they
But
dump their
like, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're gonna want to promote this because this is like them taking market share from hype. I don't know.
Yeah.
This feels like hype to me in a sense of like I faded it like when it was at $10. I faded it when it was at $20. I faded it when it was at like $40. So like I just like watched it just climb the whole time.
I
The
faded.
thing
Yeah, I faded hype for sure.
the thing with me here is like I wouldn't want to just like buy a little bit of this. I would want to go in with size. And I just like I don't know. I have my hands in so many other baskets right now, which we're going to talk about later. Some really cool things that are happening in the market. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this hits like $1 by the end of the day, the way that it's going. But also, it hasn't even had a drawback yet. So
Where are you
yeah,
gonna buy this at though? Where you like?
I
Where's
think I'll
everybody
buy.
buying this? Is it on Blowfin?
Yeah, I think if it has like a lot of FUD, like let's say it has like a hack, like Hyperliquid has had like twice, I would buy like around where Clemente bought here, 55 cents. But I don't know. Your boy over here, Kagi, your gamer friend, is saying that this is a $10 coin at minimum.
Yeah, he's like a crypto pundit. So like he's like, if you know what a pundit is they have like a hyper bias, like almost unrealistic like take sometimes. So I love Kagi. He's a huge Web3 gamer. And he does make really good calls, but his posts are supposed to be kind of funny in a way. Like he's like obviously like joking on a lot of his posts. And like when he bull posts, it's like over the top bull posting, as like he's trying to get attention, but it's also funny. But also he is actually bullish behind the scenes for sure. And he does like have like high conviction on any tokens he like bull posts on. But yeah, Kagi's very much like an internet personality. So I just want to sum that like or like make sure people know like where Kagi's at. I've been following Kagi
Yeah,
actually for a very long time, but I watch a lot of his Web3 gaming stuff, and he does. I followed him for a long time. He does have really good calls, like Camelot back in the day. Like I think that was a DeFi play on Arbitrum. That one went parabolic. He made a bunch of money on that. So he's definitely made some money in the crypto space. But yeah, just to make sure like people take that his post with a grain of salt, because he likes to like over the top bull post, which makes it kind of funny. If you're in the space, you're like, oh, that's hilarious. Like that's but yeah. So
yeah.
anyways.
I just wanted to point out that some people, like some trenchers, did catch this pretty early. Like I've never been in Pastel Alpha Group. I've heard great things about it, but they shared it at like 10 cents. So a lot of the degens that were like in the trenches, granted, I was like asleep when this was like flying, right? Like, cause I like, I don't have time to degen at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. our time. They're up like 7x right now, and you could have went in with size on this. This isn't like a 7x on a low market cap that doesn't have liquidity to get you out. Like you could have really put some money in this. So don't be surprised to see some 6-figure to 7-figure P&Ls on Aster throughout the day, because people got in early and they got in with size. As I said earlier, somebody else on my timeline put in like 250K at like, I don't know, 40 cents. He's up almost 100. He's up over 6 figs already. If that was the case, I didn't go and check on the chain or whatever. But anyways, yeah, Aster is something to be looking out for.